Hey, welcome back to the Dally Diaries. It's Kristel here and I'm so glad you're here because today we are going to be playing with Lethal Cosmetics and I have never tried this German indie brand formula before, so I'm very excited. I have in my hot little hands the Midnight Serenade Palette, so we're going to get into that. I love the artwork on the packaging though. But I also ordered the I think it's the large mystery bag from Lethal Cosmetics. So I have absolutely no clue what's in here and that makes it just all the more fun. So if you're down with exploring some Lethal Cosmetics, then stay right where you are and maybe give this a little thumbs up before we dive in. Okay. I am just in my comfies today because let me tell you that my endo is really making itself known at the moment. It's been a rough few days and it was a rough Christmas, but it's fine because I can still sit here and I can still play with makeup and film a video. I got my wheat bag in my lap. I've got my favorite Nana Judy t-shirt dress on and we are ready to do this. Oh, also I have these adorable, look at these cute little earrings here. Aren't they gorgeous? So it's like the heartbeat and it has a heart and a little pet paw on it as well. But the thing that's so perfect about this is I have a tattoo almost exactly the same as this on my back, except instead of the paw, it's got a love heart, an airplane, and a music note. So yeah, kind of is perfect. Anyway, that's enough chit chat. That happens a lot on this channel. I do get a little sidetracked. I don't know where to start. Let's just cut the mystery and let's open up this little package of goodies from Lethal Cosmetics. As I said, they are a German makeup brand. Oh, sheet. And I've literally just broken the opening attachment. So I feel like that's not necessarily the start that we were hoping for, but let's see if we can, how do I get into this now? Anyway, if you're hoping to keep the pouch, maybe don't. All right, let's see what we have in the little pouch. I really have no expectations. Don't know what we're getting. What are we getting? Okay, all right, cool. So first of all, we have, I'm assuming this is a little gel liner. Oh, I love a gel liner. I'm obsessed with the Melt Cosmetics ones. This one is called Phase. Let's open her up. Oh, hell yeah. I reckon I was gonna buy this. I feel like they've delved into my little wish list and gone, yeah, she wanted one of these. Let's give her one. Sick. Okay, so it comes in this little pot and this beautiful burgundy shade. Oh, it's nice and creamy. Oh, it's like plummy. Oh, I'm so happy about this. I honestly was going to buy this. Okay. All right. I love that. I'm very excited to use that gel liner. Okay. Good start. Great start, actually. All right. What do we have here? A plush lip cream. Okay. This is the packaging. If you haven't been here before, I love indie makeup brands. I love them. I am a trained makeup artist and I have worked for Napoleon, Bobbi Brown and Inglot in the past, but I don't do that anymore. I work in radio now. But I feel like my love of makeup came back when I stopped working in makeup. And so I started this channel. Okay, this shade is called Ambient. Now, I'm not sure if this is gonna look any good on me, but so it looks like this. Little doe foot there. Oh, it's, I'm gonna look like a dead person in this, I think, but that's okay. So this is the lip cream in Ambient. I do not wear brown on my lips well at all. Not at all, but that's okay. It's okay. We'll see. I can always go over it with something pinker. Yeah, I just look like a dead person, like a corpse when I wear brown on my lips. All right. Oh, this is exciting. We've got a little palette here. Yeah, so I have been meaning to purchase from Lethal for ages, but just haven't got around to it. And also expensive, but they had a really good sale on. I thought, yeah, now's the time. So I'm just grabbing these single shadows out of the plastic. Oh, this is so exciting. All right, so I've got 4 single shadows in here. This is what we've got. So let's look at hopefully they haven't doubled up on the ones that come in the Midnight Serenade palette. But this shade is called Ethos. Cool. Just has the little Lethal Cosmetics emblem imprinted in there. And It's a matte. Oh, it's really pretty too. I'll definitely wear this shade. I'll definitely wear that. So that's Ethos. We've got a slightly darker matte in here called Willow. God, I hope these aren't, I just hope these aren't the same as the ones. I said this in one of my other videos. It takes so long for orders to get to me. Actually, this one wasn't too bad, but by the time they arrive, I've completely forgotten what the thing was that I ordered or what it looked like or if I ordered extra things. So I honestly can't remember what the Midnight Serenade palette looks like. But okay, so that one. So it's a deeper shade. Those two will go beautifully together. And then it looks like I've got a metallic and maybe something a little bit extra special. So I've got a blue one here called Ariel. Oh, cute. I'm assuming that's Little Mermaid Ariel. I hardly ever wear blues, but wow, this is gorgeous. Wow, that's a stunning blue. That reminds me of my blue shade that is crushed into a gazillion pieces in my Glaminatrix U Beauty palette. That's so nice. Someone who doesn't wear blue, that's actually really, it's quite spectacular. All right, and finally we've got this little special shade here called, oh, Plitvice. I wonder if that's named after the Plitvice National Park in Croatia. I love Croatia, it's one of my favorite places to visit. Been lucky enough to go twice and it's still not enough. So it's got a marbled effect in the pan and then I've just swirled it around and that's how it comes out. Okay, well that's cool because they've given me 4 shades, 2 of which will go together and the other 2 will go together. So that's cool. And then obviously I've got a palette that it's very clever marketing actually that I've already they've got me started on. So I guess that makes people go, oh, I might just buy some more shadows for my half-empty palette that I've got. It's genius marketing. I'll pop those in later. Also, these palettes you can pop things in and out of because they've got the little dots on the back there. Cool, all right, so that was the large mystery box from Lethal Cosmetics. I wasn't sure what was gonna be in the box, so I haven't put any blush on or highlight or anything because I just wasn't sure if I would be getting some. Would have been cool if I did actually, but never mind. Okay. Oh God, I've got to stop sitting on my feet. Ridiculous. I never sit like a grown human adult. All right, now let's break out this bad boy. So this is the Midnight Serenade palette. I really do like the packaging. I think it's gorgeous. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Well, so none of the shade names are the same as the ones that I've just tried on my hand, which is good. But I can see why I was having thoughts of, oh, I hope these aren't the same because, for instance, this shade here, which was Willow, kind of, bears resemblance to the bottom row. This one's definitely more of a brighter pink though. Oh, shivers. The Ethos shade. But that would complement the palette. Okay, sweet, how exciting. Okay, cool. I've also got the new Adept palette, the latest one, the Alien one. Element 115, 112? 112's that band that sing, dance with me, dance with me. If you're sexy and you know it, clap your hands. You know that song? So anyway, I can't remember the name of the palette, but I will be doing a video with that very soon. Right now though, let's do this. I was thinking about laying down a base, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna see how these shades go all by their lonesome. So I think we will, oh gosh, what direction do we wanna go in? We can go in like a plummy way. There's some really nice deep, dark greens in there, browns. Oh, my last video was playing with the Muse palette. So let's do something a little different to that one because that did have some of the kind of mauvey tones to it. So I think we want to go in a different direction. I'm going to take the shade Crescent. Every time I try to talk, Billy starts barking. And I'm trying these for the first time. As I said, I don't really know how the formula works. I didn't even know I was getting this palette today. It just arrived. Normally I get updates for tracking, etc. But yeah. Sorry, I just had to let Billy out, so I clipped my hair back while I was there so we can do this without any interruption. I have just sat down. I've just been swatching some of the beautiful metallics in this palette, and boy, do they look gorgeous. I'm very torn as to what direction I want to go in here. Let's do maybe a combination of all of these and we'll just see what happens. All right, we're just here to play. I'm a big believer in playing because people take makeup way too seriously. It is something that washes off. It's not a permanent thing. Tattoos, yes, worry about those. Makeup, no. I have 4 tattoos, by the way, so I'm not really worried about those either. But my point is, you know, let's just give ourselves permission to make mistakes and play because you can wipe it off. All right, I'm going in with this shade here, which is called Velvet, and I'm just taking my little Oden's eye brush, which features heavily in every video I do. I'm definitely just tapping some of the excess off on my hand because obviously I haven't used a dark shade from this brand before and I don't know what to expect as far as pigment goes. I think it's probably a good thing that I did tap that off. So I have to go get a few things done today. My endo has been stopping me from doing things for the last few days, but I have to get stuff done. So I'm just gonna push on through. But the problem is that I get low blood pressure spells and I pass out if I don't get on the ground. And so that can be really difficult if you're in a supermarket or somewhere and all of a sudden you're like just plunging yourself onto the ground. People kind of freak out a little bit. I have a feeling my Billy boy is going to want to come inside again in a minute. I can hear him about to scratch at the door. He's my cavoodle. He had a great Christmas. Loves Christmas, that boy. I'll see if I can insert a little bit here of him unwrapping a present. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go let him in. We're back. All right, I'm taking my Sigma Precision Firm Blender brush just to blend that out. So far, everything's applying really nicely. I'm going to clean up the outer edges later. Some weird stuff going on with my lighting today. It's because the lighting outside keeps changing. It's been sunny, cloudy, sunny, cloudy. The weather's been absolutely whack. This is just a little inglot brush I'm going to use, and I'm going to get real deep and dark and take this shade Obsidian. And it's sticking to this outer corner. And again, blending it with the Sigma blending brush. I've made an appointment to see a naturopath, which I've seen homeopaths before, and to be honest, he just took my money, and I think he actually got, I think he got disbarred. I don't know. I don't think that's what you call it when doctors get banned from their profession, but you know what I mean. So I think he was a bit dodge. But yeah, I'm gonna try a naturopath because I do everything else and I will try anything to help ease the pain and make the day-to-day a little easier. I currently look like I'm having triplets because my endo belly is nice and swollen, which always makes you feel really sexy. All right, that's performed nicely. I might add just a little bit more of that purple shade in after, but we'll just see how we go. I'm gonna use this metallic called Dreamscape, the blue. I'm not a huge blue person, but we are gonna use it today. And I actually just dampened my finger. So it's a really deep, dark blue. Looks really pretty when the light catches. I must say. And I just want this on the outer edge of the eye. So basically over the top of the black that I laid down, the matte black that I laid down. So far, so scary. Don't panic. Might just, now that the lighting outside's changed, just turn that down one for you. So I applied that with a finger, and I'm gonna now go in with a different shade, which is going to be this one here called Ember, which I'm not sure if it's a duochrome. It's got kind of purple to blue to more of a pinky flip in it. I'm just gonna wet my finger with the shadow for maximum impact. That did the trick. Oh, this is a really intense dark look so far, which is not really where I actually was planning to go. And yet, here we are. That does look really cool. All right, so I still got these two shades that I'm thinking about using somewhere. Yeah, okay. Let's go for a bit of pink here. Oh, that's so pretty. Holy heck. Okay, that is the shade Enchantress. And then this is the other one we're going to use here, which is Starlit. Oh my goodness. Enchantress looks gorgeous blended over that purple. These are lovely shadows. I'm really enjoying this formula. I was a bit nervous because I've heard mixed reports about Lethal, but I think from what I understand, their formula has really improved with the last sort of year of their releases. And I don't know what it was like before, but it's really nice in this palette. Oh my gosh, I'm loving that over the top. And just going back in with that Ember purple shade, making sure that blends through nicely. Wow, these are so pretty. Okay. I'm getting too excited and I need to calm down. Now I want to use the Starlit shade, which has a bit of a blue shift to it. And just using this same little Inglot brush, which I've cleared off on my brush switch. If you don't have a brush switch, I highly recommend it. It's probably the best thing I ever bought, apart from Billy Bowie Girl, my caboodle. This was definitely a cheaper purchase. Going into that Starlit shade. Oh, I've gone a bit hard there, I think. Got too much on my brush. Oh yeah, definitely picked up too much, so it's going to be flaking a bit. That's better. It was user error. All right, so I wet this, which makes the blue in it really quite intense. This one's definitely got some flake to it. So it's got a bit more texture. Wow, it's super pretty though. And I think I just want to go back in with the pinky shade that we used previously, Enchantress. Just make sure we haven't lost that. It's a process. Beautiful. I'm really enjoying this. Okay, we'll do the lower lash. Picking up my Refa 12. And this time going in with the shade Hypnotic. I'm basically tapping all of these eyeshadows off before I use them because I just don't really know what to expect. And closer into the lash line, using my little Refa pencil brush 03, going back in with the shade Velvet. I'm gonna smush this shade in somewhere, so I might just use this under my eye. I'm gonna use all the eyeshadows. Don't worry, it looks scary now, but it will all come together with some eyeliner, mascara, and better hair. I really need a haircut. My hair is killing me right now. Before we do the next bit of the lower lash line, I do want to go back in with the shade Crescent, which was the first one I used in the entire palette on my Sigma blending brush, because I just want to add some up here. And all right, so let's use that Continuum shade. Oh, Finger. Yeah, Finger. Using this, finally, this stunner. That is beautiful. I love how much that's just brightened the look. There's some beautiful eyeshadows in this palette. Really beautiful. Going back in with this Refa 14 brush this time, nothing on it. I just want to make sure that that's blended better. This is looking amazing. Now I want to do a little swipey. And could be here all day, I just keep adding stuff. Finally, I'm gonna use this shade here that I haven't used yet, Omen. Putting that on a Sigma blender, but tapping it off. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more over here. All right, I think we're done. Now let's try the gel liner that came in the mystery pouch with the broken zip. To apply this, I'll be using my Sigma angle brush. Perfect shade for this eye look. I do wonder how people put their mystery bags together. In this case, it's been like really well curated. It feels like they actually put thought into it instead of just like picking up a random bunch of products and chucking them in. I could be wrong, maybe it's a fluke. But I like if a company actually puts thought into it. I think this gel line is perfection for this palette. If you have this palette, I can recommend that you get the Phase gel liner as well to go with it, because these are like partners in crime. It's a perfect combo. So stoked to get this. Honestly, it's been in my cart that many times. For my waterline, do I want a blue liner or do I want to use my Old Faithful MAC Color Excess in Tat Last? All right, so I've pulled out two other eyeliners that might be in the running. So I've got a light blue shade and this incredible blue eyeliner from the Give Beauty line. This is an amazing, amazing eyeliner. The shade is Bathwater, because I do have those blues going on kind of up here and in the corner, so it might tie everything in together to use a blue shade. I'm going to try this one from Sigma, and if I'm not loving it, then I'll go in with the Bathwater shade, because I always love Bathwater. I think this came with the Cinderella collection. All right, let me put lashes on and I'll see if I'm happy with this blue or if I want to change to another blue. I'll be right back. I'm back with mascara on. I used my Tarte Opening Act Lash Primer and my Can't Stop Staring mascara from Give Beauty. And that's how the finished eye looks. Let's pop some blush on. And I reckon we're gonna go with Danessa Myricks on this one. Gonna use the shade on the end here called Tease. And these are quite pigmented, so. Perfect. What did I just say? They're really pigmented. And then I went and put way too much on my brush. It looks fine on camera, but it'll look hectic outside. I'll tone it down a bit before I go out. This palette was in my yearly favorites, as was the same palette in a different color story. Definitely recommend that video if you haven't seen it yet and you want to know what I've loved. That's perfect. I'm gonna go in with this relatively new addition to my collection. It's the Vive Skin Dew Glow Multitasker. I really like this highlighter. I love the way it sits on my skin. I love the color. I love that it's not too icy I don't look good in icy highlighters. Even the Charlotte Tilbury Spotlight highlighter does not really look good on me. The color is just too cool. This looks so much nicer on my skin tone. It's got a little hint of gold to it, like very, very pale, sort of soft, a soft gold light, like candlelight almost. It's really beautiful. And finally, we'll finish it off with some lips. Using my Anne-Marie Bollind, it's a German brand of clean makeup. This lipstick is the Dewy Rose, and I love it ever since I picked it up. Oh, it's so pretty. I love this color so much. It feels so nice on my lips. I think it has hyaluronic acid in it. Such a beautiful shade on its own. Although I did just pick up also a Vive lip dew in Cherry, so I might put that on over the top just for funsies. Just cause. Perfection. Okay, that is the finished look. Using the new products I've got from Lethal Cosmetics. So the Midnight Serenade Palette, which is absolutely beautiful. Let's zoom you out a wee bit. I love everything that I put on my eyes today from this palette, and I'm so looking forward to doing another look with it as well, because I've definitely gone quite intense with the dark purple blue theme, but I think you can make a really beautiful, fairly neutral eye with this as well, which I'm really excited to explore. I think there's a lot of versatility in this palette, and I'm really happy with the formula. I really enjoyed using it. Everything blended out beautifully. The metallics are beautiful, especially when you wet them. They just go up another level, but by themselves, still beautiful. And the same with the duochromes in the palette. They look so impactful on the eye. I am very happy with this eyeshadow palette, and really pleasantly surprised by the formula. I really wasn't sure how it was gonna play out, because like I said, I'd heard mixed things, but that, I cannot fault it. Like, I'm really thrilled with it. And I really enjoyed using the Phase gel liner as well. Definitely I'm gonna get so much use out of that. I'm so excited that that's the one that I got. And what else did I use? Well, that's it really, isn't it? Yeah, cool. Okay, so everything that I used, I loved. I'm looking forward to going ahead and putting my single eyeshadows from the mystery box into the empty palette that they sent me as well. And I definitely think I'm gonna be getting more eyeshadows from Lethal, and I do really wanna try their blush and highlight formula as well. So that will be on my list for next time they have a really good deal on shipping to Australia. So thanks heaps for being here today. Oh, I do have in front of me the eyeshadow palette from Adept. Let's just take a sneak peek, because I haven't even opened it yet at this point. I haven't even opened the box. Here we go. Element 115 is the name of it. Not the same as the R&B boy band. And, oh, wow. Okay. So that's what we're dealing with here. Oh, there goes the plastic. So that video is going to be coming up very soon on this channel as well. Stay tuned for that. In the meantime, please subscribe. I would love to see you here again. Leave a comment. You know I love them. And yeah, cheers. Have a fantastic day or night wherever you are. I'll see you soon at the Dally Diaries. Bye.